Welcome back to my channel, babes. I am doing I feel like I've been saying this a lot lately, but this is a look that I am in love with because I've been doing it almost every single day for the last 2 weeks. This is the perfect summer makeup. This makeup is amazing if you are a beginner. If you're a more beginner to makeup, you're gonna absolutely love this because it's so easy. I pretty much don't use any makeup brushes for this look at all. So you're just gonna use your hands. I have a bunch of products that I'm excited to show you guys that are super, super simple and easy to use. One of them you guys are going to absolutely love. It is the new First Mood Lighting Glow Drops. A quick shout out to First for sponsoring today's video. I'm going to show you guys how to use these glow drops on your face, on your body. These are going to be your absolute must-haves for summer makeup to get that really beautiful glow all over your skin, whether you want natural makeup, glam, this is going to be it. Let's get into this tutorial, but quickly before we do, make sure you hit that subscribe button, add me on Instagram at Eman and on TikTok at Eman Makeup. All right, let's do it. So the first thing we're gonna start with, you guys, is a little bit of sunscreen. This is absolutely a must for summer. It's absolutely a must for all year round, but especially for summer. So do not skip the step. After you've done all your skincare, so after you've applied your moisturizer, etc., and before you do makeup, that is when you want to apply your sunscreen. So it's in between skincare and makeup. And I'm applying this one from Supergoop. I love it because it just kind of blends into your skin. So we are protected. Now let's get into the fun stuff. So first up, let's get into this glow. I have the First Mood Lighting Glow Drops. You guys are gonna love this product because it's so versatile. We can do so many different things with it. It comes in 2 different shades, golden, which is kind of like more of a lighter shade, and bronzed. However, both shades work on all skin tones. So I can use both shades. Even if you have darker skin tone, you can use both shades. Like I said, you can do so much with these. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to start off with bronzed, which is the darker shade. And I'm going to use this just as a glow all over my skin before I do foundation or anything. If you're doing, say, no makeup at all, this, look how it has that kind of that tint to it. This is kind of like a serum. You're gonna get this beautiful glow that doesn't have any shimmer or any glitter to your skin with just the tiniest tint of color. So just wear this on its own with no makeup and your skin is gonna have the most beautiful summer glow. It just naturally picks up the light on your skin so you could see I don't have anything else on my face. It's just these glow drops. And when I turn my head, like you see that highlight is so beautiful. It gives the most gorgeous highlight glow to your skin, all in just one product. And I use the darker shade to get kind of a little bit of a tan vibe going on. And if I wanted to just walk out the door with this, that's perfect. But you guys know me. We're gonna do a little bit more than that. But for the real no makeup days, this would be great. Okay, so next we're gonna do a little bit of foundation. I wanna keep this glow going. I don't wanna lose the glow. So I'm gonna take my foundation. I'm using the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation. I love this because it's hydrating. Again, products like this are just so nice for summer because it gives your skin like a beautiful dew. I'm going to just plop this on the back of my hand. I'm going to do about 1 pump. And then I'm going to take the golden First Glow Drops and pop that on. You could actually do any shade you want. You can mix also. So like I could do a pop of bronze as well. Why not? I'm feeling adventurous. Just mix it all together. And then this is my favorite part. You're just gonna apply this with your hands. And I kind of love doing it like as if I'm applying just moisturizer. I'm telling you guys, I've been doing this every day and I absolutely love the way my skin looks. Look how pretty this is. Oh my God. It just looks, I know I say this a lot, like when I apply foundation, you guys always know I love to do a very natural foundation. So I want my skin to look like my skin, even if I have foundation on. This though, someone can be this close up to you and they would not think that you have anything on your skin. That is how natural it looks. Especially applying it with your hands like this, you just like really rubbing it in and it becomes one with your skin, except that it has a beautiful glow to it. And play around with the different shades of the glow drops so you can really like customize it to get it bronzy or glowy to whatever effect you want. It's really, really easy to use and you can do a ton with it, you guys. Okay, I love that. So if you feel like there's any area where you want just a little bit more coverage, I'm gonna go just with a tiny bit of foundation. I tend to have a lot of spots just like around my cheek area. So that's kind of the area that I like to do a little bit more coverage. And I'm just working that in with my fingers, really just patting that in, kind of like as you would concealer a little bit around my nose. Okay, summer skin, love it. Moving on to concealer. So concealer is super easy. We're just going to use a favorite. This is the NARS Natural Radiant Creamy Concealer. I love that it's creamy because it just blends really beautifully. And for my concealer application, I just kind of really been focusing on lifting. We want to lift everything. So when I apply it, that's the direction that I'm blending it out. So I'm just kind of lifting everything to give me like a faux facelift kind of vibe. Also, another really important tip for concealer that I don't think I've mentioned before is when you're applying, do one side, blend it out, and then do the other side rather than applying the concealer on both sides, blending and then blending. Because what happens is it starts to dry out when you apply it. So it's harder to blend if you just let it sit there. So do one side and then the other. When I have product left over on my finger, I like taking it in the other areas that I like to highlight just to give it like a really natural look to the skin, just in the forehead, the chin. The reason I love this makeup so much is because it's just super easy, first of all. It's quick and it really lasts. I'm going to show you guys a little tip at the end and it's what makes such a difference. Sometimes I feel like in the heat, it's hard to wear a lot of makeup. You know, you just really feel it on your skin and it just doesn't feel good. So this will feel like you have nothing on, but your skin is just gonna look beautiful, flawless, glowy, all that amazing stuff. Literally, this makeup is going to be your go-to, I promise. Okay, we are concealed, lifted, for 2 steps. Well, not 2 steps because we did add the glow drops, but just for a super quick application, I think the skin looks amazing considering. Okay, you guys, I'm going to take the first Mood Lighting Glow Drops one more time in the shade Golden. This time, I'm going to apply it on my hands like that. And now I'm going to apply it kind of more like you would just a traditional highlighter. So I'm going to add a bit on my nose. I love this because it's set. So once you apply it, it just kind of doesn't budge, which is really nice. And it's really hydrating as well. Look, you guys, I'm obsessed. How pretty is that? I cannot get over it. This is such a nice alternative than using a powder highlighter because it really does hydrate your skin. So it just feels so nice on. Looking at this now, if I did a bronze lip, lots of bronzer, and little bronze on the eye, this would be glow goddess makeup. But we're not doing that today, you guys. That is not the look today. If you want to see that look, let me know. I'm not going to get sidetracked. Okay, next up, I'm not going to do powder just yet. I'm gonna wait till the very end to see where I actually need the powder because I really don't want to over powder. Next, I'm going to do another product that I've kind of been loving. I don't think I've shown it to you guys yet. It is the Milani Supercharged Cheap and Lick Cheap, oh my goodness, Cheek and Lip Multi-Stick. It comes in a bunch of different shades. This one that I am using is called Peach Thrill. It has like a beautiful peachy color, which I think is going to go beautiful with this golden vibes. It comes in darker shades as well. So you can definitely find the shade that you like or works for your skin tone. As you guys can see, I haven't used a single powder product yet. I really wanted this overall look to just be glowy, dewy, you know, all of that good stuff. So that's why I'm going for a cream blush. I think I'm actually gonna mix peach and the slightly darker shade 130 Spice Jolt. Let's see how these look on. They're super easy to use. They look really natural, you guys. Again, you know, that's the vibe. It's kind of like that glow from within. You apply it, you blend it in with your finger. Beautiful. Let me try this slightly. Ooh, yeah, I really like this. I really do like the idea of mixing both though, because I kind of like this darker tone a little bit more on the outside part of my cheek, and then the lighter tone more on the inner part of my cheek to get that nice bright pop. That just looks so pretty. And I love that it's not taking away from any of the glow drops. You could still see it coming through in the skin. So if you can use cream for this step instead of powder blush, you'll notice a big difference. Don't forget, we are still gonna put a little bit of powder. If you don't need powder, skip it. But if you do need powder, keep that in mind. So it's okay if you do a little bit more blush than you normally would, because we still need to kind of set a little bit. I absolutely love this. Another little step that I've been doing that I think looks so cute is I take a little bit of the cream blush on my finger and then just apply it down the bridge of your nose. This kind of gives that faux sunburn look, like you've been out in the sun. You got this natural suntan. I just think it looks so pretty. A little bit on the forehead too, because this is usually where you get burnt. So we're faking a burn. We don't want any actual real burn because that's a major no. Okay, brows. I'm going to show you guys how I've been doing my brows lately. Super, super easy way of doing your brows. First thing, I just kind of brush them up just to, I don't know, make sure the hairs are flexible and then brush it back down. No, I brush them up to make sure there's no makeup in there. I don't know whatever I said before that, you guys just ignore it. So brush it up and then you're gonna brush it down. Now the brushing down is key because once you brush it down, you see where your natural eyebrow shape is. All we're gonna do is take your eyebrow pencil. I'm using the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade soft brown. I like using a little puff so I can just kind of give my hand a little bit of stability. And all you're doing is you're going to shade in, following that natural shape of your brow. This way, there's no guessing, super easy. You can go a little bit more heavy on this because you're kind of shading underneath the hair. So once you brush up the hair, you don't notice how much you filled in. It just looks really natural. So then brush up and you just have like this very full fluffy brow without really any effort. So then the next thing that I like to do is I've been loving this 24-hour brow setter from Benefit. This is the closest thing to kind of that laminated brow effect that I've seen everybody doing that I personally don't want to do because I feel like it's a little bit too much for me, but this is like a good in between. So it has this really cool shape on the brush. Can you guys see that? Like it has these little spikes that grab onto the hair, and when you just brush it through, it really gives you that fluffy brow that laminated brow effect. For the eyes, all I'm doing is a little bit of mascara, but definitely make sure to curl your eyelashes first to give them a little bit of lift. This makes a huge difference. Since you're going to be in the heat, this is summer makeup, try to use a waterproof mascara. One of my favorites is the Neutrogena Hydra Boost Plumping Mascara. I love this one. I love these two mascaras right now. These are not waterproof, so you don't have to use them, but I'm going to show them to you anyways because I think they're great. So I love the Elia Beauty mascara. And then this one from Essence, you guys, this is the Lash Princess mascara. I don't know how cheap this is. I'm sure it's very, very, very affordable because it's Essence, and it looks great on. It just gives you so much fluff and fullness to your lashes. It lengthens, it volumizes, it's super black. So this is kind of a must try because I'm sure it's probably, don't quote me, it's probably like $2 or something. Essence is very, very affordable drugstore makeup. For lips, I'm going to be using this plumping gloss from Buxom. This was part of their BFF collection. If you guys remember, this is the shade Bestie, and it's just like a really pretty pink, super pretty for summer. Peach would be really pretty with this as well. I love that this kind of has that little plumping effect. Okay, so at this point, this is where if you need powder, you're gonna add the powder. This powder, you guys, I've been absolutely loving. It is from Tatcha. It's such a beautiful powder. It's called the Silk Powder. It literally goes on like silk. I love the applicator. It's super easy to use for a loose powder. And all I do is I take my puff, press it in, and you're going to be very careful on where you apply this because we don't want to powder down all of that glow. So we're only going to apply this where we need it. So I like to kind of just work it in my hand. And usually just like the inner part of the cheek gets really shiny, a little bit underneath the eyes, inner part of the cheek, around the nose, the forehead. And honestly, that's it, you guys. I don't really feel that we need it anywhere else. And then the last thing I love to do for the skin, which is kind of a game changer. This is what's gonna make your summer makeup last for hours and hours when you go out. It is the Makeup Forever Mist and Fix. I'm obsessed with this stuff. You're going to like drench your face with this. Cover your eyes so you don't mess up your mascara, but the rest of your face, so kind of just go on the outer parts of your face and spray. And when I say spray, I mean spray. Go for it. This is just gonna hold your makeup and really make it last. One more thing I wanna show you guys really quickly that I absolutely love to do with the first glow drops. I'm going to add a little bit on my shoulders. You guys are gonna see, again, you could use either shade or you can mix them, totally up to you. I'm mixing. I'm gonna show you guys how pretty this looks on the skin, and it just gives, again, I'm obsessed. Look at that. Look how nice that is. And it's just so easy to use. And then I love to do a little bit. I'm gonna take Golden, move these quickly, and use a little bit all over here. And we are all ready for summer. That is the final look, babes. I hope you found this as easy and fun to do as I did. Let me know if this ends up being your summer go-to look. Leave me a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe. Add me on Instagram at Eman, on TikTok, add me Eman Makeup. And thank you so much for watching. And if you guys have any video ideas that you want to see, let me know. I'll see you next time. Bye.